Good morning guys, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we have a very interesting vehicle, the Peugeot 3008. It's a handsome little vehicle and we are just starting off our drive from our usual kickoff point, the BHP station in Gombak. Okay, we're just starting out from the BHP station and driving the Peugeot 3008 along the Karak Highway. Okay, let's have a quick summary of this vehicle. Well, we have a 1.6 litre 4-cylinder engine from the Peugeot group. Very well proven and robust engine with 165 horsepower and 240 Newton meters of torque. So in terms of power, this SUV is amongst one of the most powerful in its class. In terms of size, it has a wheelbase of 2730 mm, and this is the 5-seater equivalent for the Peugeot SUV. The 7-seater equivalent is the 5008, which basically shares the same engine and transmission. And yes, this is a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that's what makes it more fun to drive, more engaging. In terms of size, the 5-seater is a little bit shorter and it has a 2730 mm wheelbase in comparison to the 28400 wheelbase of the 5008. So mechanically the two cars are the same, and even the internal look and all are identical. There may be one or two changes, but it's lost on me. It looks the same. So basically it's the same vehicle, except that one is a 5-seater and one is a 7-seater. And my first impression driving this car is that it feels lighter. Yes, it is lighter by about 100 kilos. So the weight of this car is a little bit just under 1.5 tons, whereas the 5008 is another 100 kilos more. It's about 1.6 tons. So as a driver, it's a good car because I get to adjust the seat according to my requirements. Yeah, they have a steering that is adjustable for up and down and in and out, and also 6-way power seat including lumbar support. Even my passenger gets pampered because he gets a 6-way adjustment, also electrical. In case you need to go off-road, this vehicle also has options for mud and snow and also for sandy terrain, so you can dial in the mode that you want. It also has hill descent control, so it is a little bit capable for off-road. It's not exactly an off-road vehicle, but in case you want to go to your durian farm or you want to go to your estate, yes, you can take this vehicle because it will be a bit better than others. Now, drive is to the front wheels only. Yeah, this is not a 4-wheel drive, so don't get confused. So front-wheel drive SUV with a little bit of off-road capability, that's what you are getting. In terms of driving position, you'll notice the steering is a bit unique. It's got a flat top and a flat bottom. Well, you know, the flat top is to accommodate the meter system that they have, so you can see where you are, or you can see whatever speeds you are going. And of course, there are many options on this meter where you can change the view to whatever you like. And the bottom part of it is to make sure if your tires are very big, it will not foul your tires lah. So overall, it's a very pleasant looking steering, and it's small enough to make it sporty. You get a 10-inch infotainment screen, and also for those who don't like touchscreens, you also have the option to do some of the stuff with these push buttons. Okay, for example, this is about the car. You can also have your aircon system, and then you can use your touch screen to increase the temperature or reduce the temperature, and also you can increase the fan speed with the same touchscreen. And you can also dial in your music, just a button here, and there are many things you can do, and your phone here. So you have all your easy to use items here for people who don't like touch screens. Okay, let me go back to the car. Yeah, in terms of safety systems, this one comes with lane departure warning system that actually includes even the lane keep. Yeah, of course I've turned it off. It seems to be quite okay, It does help to steer you back, but it doesn't insist on it too much, so you can easily overcome it if you need to. Yeah, and of course you got parking sensors and blind spot monitoring. There's also a tire pressure monitoring system that helps you that tells you if your tires need inflating. Okay, aircon is quite good. You have your 2 louvers for driver and also 2 louvers for co-driver, and there's also, let me just check, yes, there's an aircon blower at the back. Seating is for 5, yes, but of course, as in all vehicles of this size, 4 would be more comfortable. But having said that, this vehicle is wider than most of the other SUVs, yeah. So in terms of length, it actually is longer than the Corolla Cross. So let's use the Corolla Cross as a yardstick. The wheelbase is 90 mm longer. So this is a bigger SUV. And of course, in terms of power, this is one of the most powerful, with 165 horsepower and 240 Newton meters of torque. There'll be not many SUVs that can top this, yeah. Okay, wheels 18-inch. That's already one up on most other people. And also we get ventilated discs in the front and solid discs at the back. Of course, you have your ESC and your traction control, and also ASR, which is anti-skid regulation, helps prevent you from skidding. And also, of course, the normal ABS and EBA and all those things that are quite taken for granted nowadays, yeah. So suspension, you have McPherson struts in the front and torsion beams at the back, in keeping with most SUVs of this size. But handling, we will check in a while, yeah. And also there is a drive mode button. Basically, it is to go to sport, which is the press of a button, and on the dash you can see sport. And there's one more thing, a manual, yeah. So now we are in manual mode and in sport mode because we're getting near the Genting exit. Okay, in comparison to the 5008, this one seems to be a lot perkier. How do you say? I think it's because of the weight difference, and also maybe the length is a little bit shorter, so it feels more willing to be maneuvered. Yeah. Okay, we have 2 trucks. Okay, there's a little part there. Okay, so that's the end of our driving talk. Oh yeah, at normal speeds it's very, very quiet, yeah. And here we are, it's going to get a bit noisy because we're going to climb up the mountain. Okay, so the road seems to be a bit wet from yesterday, last night's rain, but we'll check it out here. Okay, I'm going to sit a bit closer. That's 3rd gear in manual mode. Very nice. second gear. Oh, I got to turn off traction control. Nope, that is the sand mode. Normal mode. Oh, thank you. I know he's going to cut in, but we are fast enough. I couldn't turn off traction control for some reason. Oh, nice. Okay, traction control is still on, but my keys are rattling. I just took out the key. I'm going to put it here on this side. Okay. Nice. Woo, very nice and predictable. Yes, it shifts up by itself, so all I have to worry about is shifting down. Thank you. Please don't straddle the lane. Yeah, so far the handling is very, very good. Very nice and predictable, easy to drive. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it shifts down by itself too. Wow, this gearbox is good, man. It can sense the speed and then it will shift down for you. Whew. Okay, look, it just shifted down. Oh, very good, very good. I was in third, and then when I braked and went around the corner, it shifted down to second. Okay, like now, it just did that again. Okay, watch the motorbike. Very nice. Oh, somebody's brake lines. Wow, this car is fun, man. Okay, compared to the 5008, this one is really different. Both share the same engine and drivetrain, but this one is like more engaging. Oh, but then now when I drove the 5008, it was in the rain. Yeah, it is different. Yeah, you cannot drive so hard in the rain as in the dry. So this manual mode is a little bit like auto, man. It also shifts down for you. Very, very good. Okay, a bit of traffic here. truck in our way. Okay, lift off just in case. Thank you, let him know. I think I meet the same motorcyclist every time I come up at this time of day, because that's when they go to work. Okay, we're at the first roundabout. Nice. Oh, this SUV is fun, man. Okay. Now I know why. In order for you to turn off traction control, you have to slow down. So just now I was trying to go to turn off traction control, it didn't work. Now it's okay. So I have turned off traction control, so we have the second part of the hill without traction control. I think we can take him on the left. Thank you. Yeah, and it's slightly wet still. Very nice. Why do I keep on thinking of Peugeot GTI? Yeah, Ooh, yeah, it sure handles very well. Okay, a bit of traffic here. Bit of understeer from the car in front. Nice. Woo. Okay, the tires got warmed up, so the grip is actually getting better. I have no idea what tires these are. Thank you. Oh, traction control is back on. What happened? Maybe the car senses that I'm driving too rough, so it turned back. Yeah, traction control is back on again. I guess you can only switch it off partially, yeah. Oh, this gearbox is good, man. It shifts down for me. Very, very nice. Yes, we are here. Wow, that was one of the most fun drives in an SUV, man. And that's really saying something. Really nice, really engaging. No, it's not the fastest thing on earth, but it is fun to drive. Yeah. Well, I drove a 208 GTI recently. Not a new car. It's an old one, but I think this one handles better, yeah, than that one. Maybe it's because the age of the car had something to do with it, but somehow they have done a very good packaging for this car. Yes, it's fun. Alright guys, so the overall verdict, yes, this is a fun car. Yeah. Maybe I need to take a relook at the 5008 because we were driving it in the wet. But having said that, just my feel about the car, I feel that this one is better, it's more balanced, and it's more fun. So if you don't need a 7-seater, get the 5-seater. This is 161K before insurance, yeah. And of course, come June 30th, the price will be reviewed because of the SST. And if you want to buy this car or you want to arrange for a test drive, do get in touch with me at 016-335-0609. Right guys, thanks very much for being with us, and till we meet again in the next video. Bye bye.